I'm Roger,
I'm Kathy, his wife.
and we're from originally from Brick, New Jersey, and moved to Sarasota, Florida 3 years ago. During this year, in May, I developed a medical condition. Actually, on vacation to Hawaii, and I had a urinary tract problem. And they were treating it for flu and for a couple of other things. And when I got home, when we got back to Florida, and it got very bad, I went to, actually I had to go to an emergency room, and they installed a catheter. And then situation got worse, and I was admitted to the hospital. I was waiting for several doctors to give me different opinions on what to do, what I could do to solve the problem. And one doctor was going to do surgery, and he said, you're going to need home health care also to monitor this catheter. And he recommended Doctor's Choice. So we decided to enlist their services, and they came the next day and evaluated me and saw what my situation was. And I did have another problem with the catheter. It got clogged, and I had to go to the emergency room to get it fixed. And that's a big issue. With it's like a half hour from here, and waiting, and then while you're in extreme pain. The home health nurse was able to remedy that by reinstalling a better catheter, and also teaching my wife how to do an irrigation if it got clogged.
The home nurse was coming into a home where we had high anxiety, high frustration. We were totally exhausted, going back and forth to the emergency room all the time to alleviate the problem when the catheter got clogged. And this nurse, it was the epitome of what home nurses should be. She not only had the knowledge and the skills to help us specific to our needs, but she had the people skills to walk in and calm us down and help us, then tell us that we had hope, that this is all normal. We have suggestions we can do to help make you more comfortable and alleviate these problems. And one by one, she listened, and she went through the problems and helped him become more comfortable, whether with extension tubing, or she had to teach me how to irrigate the catheter, which I don't have any medical expertise at all. And I was very queasy and upset about doing it. And she not only just took me through it and told me what to do, she stood there and under her guidance directed me so that I did it. Even with my hand shaking, she guided me through it. And I did it. And I was surprised. So I had the confidence that when this happens, and it's usually in the middle of the night, that I could try this technique first before calling Doctor's Choice or running off to the emergency room like we did 3, 4, 5 times previous to this. And of course, I did try it, and it was after hours, kind of late at night. And of course, I was unsuccessful. But Doctor's Choice was there for me. This was the moment of truth. We called the number. From the girl who answered the phone to wherever that message went, we had a call back within minutes. And she walked me through it and gave me some variations of the technique to do. And I was able to alleviate the problem. And it was like, oh, we're going to be able to sleep tonight. We don't have to go off to the emergency room. It was, I can't describe to you how that feeling was like, oh my gosh, such a difference. Right down to the girl who took the call, and you never know who you're talking to on the other end, and if they're going to pass the message and how long that will take, and will the person call you back? Will they be able to help you? Well, it was like golden. So we both have the ultimate respect for the way Doctor's Choice is run, and couldn't say enough about it, and about the person and the people they hire that not only have these skills and knowledge, but know how to deal with these high anxiety patients such as us and help us through that. And time and again, anything that we had, any issue that came up, she had a solution for. She knew what to do. We can try this, we can try that, and it worked, and it made my husband feel more comfortable, and that's golden.
And all the people that saw me from Doctor's Choice were great. I had a catheter from May 6th until July 18th. So that's how long that was. So it was like 80 some days, and very painful. My experience with Doctor's Choice was beyond expectations. I would wholeheartedly recommend them without hesitation to anyone that needs home health care. They're just great.